What is up, guys, and welcome back for now episode 21 of our Pokemon Red Randomized Nuzlocke. I am your man, Metamech. We are really getting into the series now, guys. What did we do in the last episode? Okay, before I get to that, if you missed the last episode, you should definitely go and check it out. The link for that video is going to be down in the description below. And just to cap it off, we battled Blaine, who his ace was like 4 levels higher than us, and it was a Starmie, which is a decently fast Pokemon, and it had Fisher. The randomized, a Starmie had Fisher, which it should never have. The randomized TM Blaine had was a one-hit KO move. What are the chances? I've literally called that, guys. Thankfully, nobody on our team died. Thankfully, let's see, who is it? Caleb the Persian got a little distracted there for a second, guys. My computer was a little dirty. And Caleb was fine. Luckily, he lived through it. Nobody died, but that could have been really, really scary. Thankfully, Caleb was a fast mon, and thankfully I led with him. If I would have led with somebody slower, who knows what would have happened. Honestly, I don't even want to think about it, but we are going to get into this episode with a team recap. We are going to start off with Claire, the Charbak. I love doing that, guys. The Poison type level 43 with the insanely busted broken move, Wrap in Generation 1, Poison Sting, Screech, and Glare. Next up, we got Joker, the Marowak, back from my Red Nuzlocke, ready to pound some heads with his Bone, Ground type level 43, Bone Club, Growl, Strength, and Focus Energy. Next up, we got Nate Dogg, the thick boy here, the Blastoise, ready to eat up hits. As always, I don't know what I just did there, what I just said. Something squeaked out. Level 44, Water type with the moves Surf, Bite, Super Fang, and Skull Bash. Next up, we got Caleb, who I just mentioned, the Persian, who outsped that, oh my gosh, I just brain farted right in front of all you guys. The Starmie, normal type, outsped him, so nobody died. Bite, Dig, Screech, Payday, level 43, I believe. Next up, we got Tammy, our carry, our starter, putting the team on her back. If we got any problems, just throw her out there. She will take care of them all. Look at this girl doing her thing. Level 44, Psychic type with the moves Psychic, Reflect, Mega Punch, and Thunder Shock. And last but definitely not least, we got Fred, who still needs to go see somebody about his neck. I think he's got a little kink on there. He slept on it wrong. His neck is messed up because of the Generation 1 sprites. Super powerful, though. You guys know Fire and Flying typing. Fly, Fire Spin, Peck, and Aurora Beam. Fred the Moltres. Here we go. Okay, so what are we going to do in today's episode? Well, we are going to make our way to the Seafoam Islands and try to get the Articuno encounter, and honestly, I don't know, it depends on how long that takes, so we will see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so what are we going to do? Okay, we are going to surf on Nate Dogg and make our way to the Seafoam Island, save all these trainers. I really don't want to battle them, save them all for a grinding montage. Possibly before the 8th gym, I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to look up and see what level his ace is, because I feel like it's like level 50 or something, guys, and we're only at level 43, so I'm really not trying to do that. I almost battled that trainer, almost got into his eyes. Honestly, guys, I'm really good with the puzzles in this game. I brought it up, which is why I get through them super duper quick. But honestly, one thing I never really did, let me know if you guys did this, guys, was go to get Articuno in the Seafoam Islands. I just kind of left that area and just never really did it. Okay, so let's spray another Repel. And we have somebody who has Strength, because I know it has something to do with Strength and Surf, so that's really all we should need. So I honestly don't know the way to get there. Okay, I guess maybe we should push this boulder down there. So how are you guys doing today? It is breaking the fourth wall Saturday, or not Saturday, oh my gosh, I wish it was. It is Monday, May 10th. I am off of work today, putting in the grind, like I always say. Man, I get so distracted so easily. Also, I think these sprites really mess me up. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? It's a beautiful Monday, putting in the work. I am off today, but I'm still working here, ladies and gentlemen, putting in the work for you guys, creating the best content I can. And so yeah, I just want to know how you guys are doing. I don't know what day of the week this is going to go at. This is going to be, what did I say? Episode 21? So this is going to be a Monday for you too, guys. I mean, it's going to be like 2 weeks late, so... But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing today. How is the Monday grind for you guys? If you guys have work or you got school or whatever it is, just let me know. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to try and push all these boulders if I see a little... no, I didn't want to do that. Oh my gosh, the strength animation just takes an eternity in this game. Alright, but okay, here we go. We're going to have to use another Repel. These Repels really do not last long, so let me know how you guys are doing. I'm doing great. I'm starting to get a little bit hungry because a little bit of time has passed in between the end of the last episode and this one. It is, what did I say? It's 11:43, so I did eat breakfast here a few hours ago, but I'm starting to get a little hungry, which is kind of scary because you got... did I just reuse a Repel? I don't even know if you can do that. Okay, I meant to use Strength, guys. I'm all over the place. I guess that just shows you that I am definitely hungry, so... Okay, there's nothing really else to do here except push a... Push a boulder down. Okay, for a second there I was thinking that I just pushed the same boulder back. But yeah, you guys know what happens when I get hungry. Pokemon die. It's not a good thing because we are going up to find the randomized Articuno, which is level 50. So, I mean, depending on what it is, it could be something insanely scary. And come to think of it, I really wanted to buy a Poké-Doll. Gosh, I can't get out the words. I really wanted to buy a Poké-Doll before we got into the battle in case it was something insanely scary. That way we could just run away with it. Run away from it with guarantee and not have to worry about trying to run away. I guess we should put Caleb up front just in case because he's our fastest Pokemon. Gosh, there is no more boulders. Where are all the boulders in here? Okay, I told you guys, I absolutely have no idea how to do this puzzle. I've done it like very, very few times. Okay, were we just here? I think we were just here, right? Guys, I am so lost here. This is how it's going to be when we get to the future generations. It's just going to be me walking around in circles. Oh, I found a boulder. Okay, let's go back to that one and push it down. Okay. And I feel like I would know it. Like, I know there's one super important area when you get there where it's like two boulders next to each other. You got to stop the currents. Honestly, I think it's a really cool concept how you get to Articuno in this game. But I definitely think Zapdos is much easier to get to because there's no real puzzle. You just kind of walk through. And so let me know, guys, if you guys used to go get the Articuno encounters in these games. Because I didn't, but like I said, oh my gosh, what is going on? How do we get to that rock back there? Okay, I think we were already over here, but this Pokemon, like I said, is going to be level 50, so it's going to be really scary if it's something powerful. Gosh, we were already here, guys. I don't know. I really, like I said, I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, I don't think I've gone to this ladder yet, right? Okay, here we go. We made it. I found another one. Okay, Joker, use Strength. And I don't even know if this is the right way to come in, because there's two entrances to Seafoam Islands. And I don't know if this is the correct way. But, you know what? We are here. We are going to do it. Why don't we just get into the question of the day while I'm thinking about it? I am going to steal from one of our viewers, Panda Are My Life 13. Thank you so very much for this question. It was really thought-provoking. It's something that I definitely wanted to get into, and I want to hear your guys' opinions on it, too. This is the entrance to the cave, right? Okay, so we need to go back down here. But yeah, they have obviously made a lot of changes. Maybe, I think there's a ladder down there, actually, that I haven't gone down yet, so I'm going to check that. But let me throw a rappel down, because encountering a Zubat every 2 steps, or what would normally be a Zubat, is something that I definitely don't want to see. I wonder what would happen if I just fell down that hole. Okay, I don't want to do that yet. Get into the question of the day, Josh, right? Guys, they've made lots of changes to the Pokemon games after Generation 1, and obviously we know lots of broken mechanics in Generation 1, but if you could bring any change from a future generation, I'll just open it, I'll expand it a little bit further, a change or an addition, because there are some things that they added, obviously, in the Pokemon games that didn't exist in Generation 1. If you could bring any change or an addition to Generation 1 that they brought in, that they introduced in one of the later games, okay, I think this is where we need to go, actually. No? Okay, if you could... Is this just the same area? What the heck? I honestly don't know. If you could bring... Okay, I'm going to go down this ladder over here, because I don't know if I've gone down yet. If you could bring any change or addition that they made in later generation to Generation 1... Oh, here it is! Here's where we've been missing, guys. This is where we needed to be. Yeah, I definitely recognize this area. So yeah, if you could bring any change, what would it be? Let me think about it, guys, because there are so many different things that come to mind. Obviously, like the sprites here, I mean, I always point, but you guys can't see these sprites, but neither can I. I don't know what these sprites are. I don't know who these Pokemon are, so it gets really confusing sometimes because you don't know who the Pokemon are because some of the sprites are a little bit convoluted and they look exactly the same as other Pokemon. And let me go over here. I think I need to do this first. Okay, and then I can go down here and push this over there. Okay, so yeah, the sprites, the PC system is completely messed up. You can't even see who the Pokemon is. Man, these repels do not last long. Glad I bought a bunch of them. Hopefully I have enough Pokeballs. That is another thing I didn't check. I think I should be fine, though, because I'm going to assume that this is not a legendary Pokemon. And then, so we got those boulders down there. Let's see, the PC system. Let's see, the sprites. They get rid of HMs in the later generation, at least in Generation 7. Obviously, they add abilities in Generation 3. They split the move typings, which is something I just now thought about. They split, like, the power of the moves. They're all physical or special depending on the type in this generation. Here it is. We made our way to Articuno. Didn't take too long. But if I were going to pick one thing that I could think of, it's the bag. The unlimited bag that they add in Generation 4. Okay, I will get more to that. What is this Articuno going to be? I did not put Caleb up front, so hopefully this is not something incredibly scary. I think it's level 50. And it's a Spearow. Okay. You know what? I already have a Spearow, I'm pretty sure, or a Fearow. I'm going to go ahead and try and catch this thing, but we'll see what it is. See, this is what I mean. This is what I love about the randomizer. Some people, they will make all legendaries stay legendaries. And I get it. You want the excitement of a legendary. But I just don't feel like it's right. See, I got a legendary. I got Fred earlier in the game. I got Mew as my starter. So it just... I'm afraid to get a crit. So I'm just going to go ahead and glare, even though I don't even really need this thing if we kill it somewhat. But yeah, so... I just don't think it's fair. I don't want to stack my team up with legendaries. I already have 2 of them, so... If I can get a legendary at any point in the game, then that is what it is. I want it to be completely random. I don't want to guarantee another legendary later on in the game. Okay, so what are we going to name this Spearow? Let's name this Spearow Kayla. And I just thought of that. So we are going to name this Spearow Kayla. Kayla the Spearow. If there's any Kaylas watching out there, hopefully you're happy about being a Spearow. Okay, I don't know if there's really any items in this cave. I guess I'll have to look that up. But we're going to get out of here, and I guess we're going to go make our way to get Zapdos. Caleb is going to dig us out of here. Thank goodness. And so, yeah, that's what I like to do. That's the way I like to do it. I don't want there to be, you know, too many... Okay, I'm going to need... yeah, I'm going to need Cut. So I'm going to have to get rid of somebody on my team so I can get Gina out of here. And she's in box 1. Oh, my gosh, this is going to be so annoying. But, yeah, as I mentioned, as you guys know, the... Who do we want to deposit? Let's deposit... Joker's kind of bulky. Nate Dogg, we need him for Surf. We are going to need Surf to get down there. I want to get rid of... I guess we got to get rid of Joker. No, we can get rid of Claire. No, she's got Glare. So, Claire has Glare. So we'll get rid of Joker. We're going to change box to box 1, which I believe is where Gina is. Okay, withdraw Gina. Tell me Gina's in here. Tell me I didn't do that for no reason. Gina, where you at? There you are, Gina. Gina, yay, she's so happy. I love this thing. Look at Gina, guys. Look at Gina. She is just so happy. That's what I aspire to be all the time. She's so happy. Yay, Gina, you're on the team. But guys, I didn't mention this. There's not going to be a layout change because this is not an official team change. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying with the bag, you guys know it's super frustrating. The bag gets full all the time. And there are so many different items in this game that they want you to have and they want you to pick up. And in all the games, there's so many different items. Okay, let's just go ahead and heal up. And then the bag gets full after like, I don't even know, what, 15 items or something, 10 items? And it's just, it is so frustrating that the bag fills up constantly. So if, in Generation 4, I think they got different parts of the bag. Like in Generation 2, you have like the balls section and stuff. So it's not typically as much of a problem, but still technically it can fill up. And I believe in Generation 3 as well. So in Generation 4, they completely got rid of it and you have unlimited bag storage. I'm pretty sure that's right. If I'm wrong about that, guys, let me know. So that is definitely the change that I would bring to Generation 1. Because I've said it before, yeah, it's just, there's nothing more frustrating. It's just, you're trying to pick up items, especially in a randomizer when it's so cool. Or at the very least, I wish they would show you what you're about to pick up. I wish they would say, this is a ... Do you want, that way you know, like, okay, is it worth for me to toss out one of my other items to get this? That is another thing that they could have done, obviously, but it's better just to have an unlimited bag storage. So let me know your answer to that question, guys. And also, if you're enjoying this video, hit that like button. Okay, we still got to repel it. Hit that like button, comment on this video, let me know your feedback, as I always say, and also answer that question of the day. And if you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, then you should honestly go back and check out my channel intro video and go to watch videos 1 through 20, because we are very far into this series, guys. The end is in sight. I'm guessing the next episode is going to be Giovanni, because there's really nothing else to do. So there probably is going to be a little grinding montage in between this episode and the next, and then we are going to take on Giovanni and probably battle the rival and maybe Victory Road. I don't know. Honestly, we should battle this trainer while we're here just to get some experience. So who do we got up front? We got Claire. That's fine. She's level 43. She can get up a level. So we'll go ahead and battle this guy. I think it's funny how there's one guy down here. Wow, are you a Pokemaniac too? Definitely, bro. That's why I do Pokemon YouTube videos. Oh, I thought about so many different things for my name, and I eventually came up with Metamech. But something I thought of, he's a technician though. Pokefan Josh was one thing I thought about. Look at the Squirtle. He's so cute in this generation. I'm going to literally destroy this man. Wrap to the face. Let's take him out pretty quickly. There's actually 3 encounters we can get in here, so I probably should have bought more balls. So if I have to leave and buy more balls, honestly, I'm going to be a little annoyed. I could have switched out, but it's fine. So yeah, actually, okay, yeah. So as, yeah, get the words out. So there are 3 encounters because there's the power plant encounter itself. And then there's a bunch of like static electrodes or Voltorbs or something in here. Caleb, you know what? Let's put you up front. And so there's one. I'll get one of those. Technically, each of them are considered static, so you can get all of them. But I don't want to do it that way. I'll just get one static Pokemon. My bag's probably going to fill up while I'm in here. Repel. I'll actually use that here in a second. That way it'll get rid of that spot in the bag. So yeah, I'll get one of those static Zapdos or one of those static Electrodes or Voltorbs or whatever it is. Could be anything. Actually, going to be pretty high level too. And then we'll get the static Zapdos itself. Okay, so our encounter is a Gloom, which as you guys know, we've already got like 3 of these things. So we can run away from this thing due to the species clause. It's so funny that I'm like, there's not a lot of Pokemon in this game. Okay, this is one of the randomized Pokemon. So there's not a lot of Pokemon in this game, and I feel like we've gotten a lot of them, but there are still a lot that we don't have. Speaking of Kangaskhan, this is, and it's already level 40, guys. This is something that is really powerful, and honestly, I like it more than Caleb. Sorry, Caleb. So I'm probably going to grind this thing up and use it on the team. It is way better, in my opinion, than Caleb. It's just, Caleb is fast, but it's just he doesn't hit hard and is kind of frail. And so, you know, honestly, I'm kind of scared to stand against this thing. I wish we had Joker because his defense is pretty high. We'll go out to Nate Dogg. He's pretty bulky, and hopefully we can catch this Kangaskhan. This is something I'm actually very excited about. Because if he starts getting crit comet punches, then it gets really, really scary. So I'm going to go for Bite because I don't want it to do too much damage. Okay, he's locked into Rage. That's kind of scary because that's Stab. Oh, we got Super Fang. I forgot about that. So I'm going to switch out actually to Claire, and I'm going to go for Glare just to hopefully paralyze him so he doesn't like do too much damage because I'm kind of scared for this Rage. How much damage is getting? It's really not doing anything right now. So that's fine. Okay, and Super Fang should help us out here, because I always forget Nate Dogg has. That's honestly a really good move. So, yes, Kangaskhan almost did some damage to us earlier on in this game. I love his sprite, and I love the idea that he literally carries around another little version of himself in there. That's another thing, guys, that I thought about. Okay, spoiler alert, guys. I'm about to start talking about stuff for Pokemon Sword and Shield, so if you haven't already seen the latest reveal video that came out on this past Wednesday, for me, which would have been, what was Wednesday, June 5th, then you might want to close your eyes. I will raise my hand like this. I will raise my hand like that, like this. I'll raise my hand like that when I'm done talking about it. But yeah, that's one thing that I wasn't super fond about with the mascot for Pokemon Sword, is that he has a literal sword hanging in its mouth. And I think it's kind of weird. I don't feel like they've done anything. This thing definitely has more than 1 HP. So I'm going to go for Super Fang again. Okay, that's it. That's good. Okay, he's fully paralyzed. I am going to go ahead and Super Potion up. But yeah, he has a literal sword hanging in its mouth. And I think it's weird that it has an actual weapon. Something that's not attached or part of its body. At least we don't think it is. It hasn't really revealed that yet. So I think it's really weird that it has a separate weapon that it carries around with it. And I was thinking about that. That's something that honestly doesn't appeal to me. I don't like that. And I still really don't know how I feel about it. Okay, so you're just going to want to stay in this ball, Kangaskhan. Okay, if you get a crit, it could be kind of scary. But yeah, but then I was thinking about it, and I thought of Marowak. Marowak is another Pokemon that has an item that it carries around with it that's not a part of its body, and it's a bone. Did we catch the Kangaskhan? There we go! We caught the Kangaskhan! That's what I like to see. Okay, what are we going to name this Kangaskhan? Kangaskhan, the parent Pokemon, the infant rarely ventures out of its mother's protective pouch until it is 3 years old. You want to give a nickname to Kangaskhan? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to nickname this Kangaskhan after Jennifer, who commented on one of the videos. Thank you so very much, Jennifer, for your support. I really appreciate it. This thing is going to be added to the team probably in the next episode. But yeah, so that is our static Pokemon that we are going to capture. So none of these other ones we were going to be able to capture. So why don't we go ahead and do some healing, because we took a little bit of a damage in that battle. Excuse me. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Marowak has a sword that it carries around. Wow, this has dragged on for a while, so sorry about you guys for skipping to this part of the video. But yeah, Marowak carries a bone around, which is not a part of its body. So, you know what? Honestly, it doesn't bother me as much that Zacian carries around a sword. But at the same time, at least that's like a man-made weapon, I feel like. And it's just, that kind of rubs me a little bit the wrong way. So, you know, I still don't know how I feel about it. I guess it bothers me less, but it still does bother me a little bit after knowing that Marowak carries around. Okay, I guess I can't go that way. I don't really know the way around here, but I do want to get all the items, because there are some items and see what the static Pokemon are. Okay, I'm officially done talking about Sword and Shield. So guys, come back. You can enjoy it. So yeah, we didn't really talk about spoil too much, but if you guys haven't seen it, honestly, you should just check out my reactions video, and you should check out the reveal and all the different things that we've seen about Pokemon Sword and Shield so far. Can anybody learn Wing Attack? Okay, it's like a base 60 move, I think, so it's alright. This is probably going to be one of those static mons. Let's see what it could be. Let's see what else we could have got outside of a Kangaskhan. Okay, this is species cost because we already have a Nidorina. And I would not mind a Nido Queen, actually, but we already have a Poison type, and we already had a Nido King, and we already have a Ground type, so it is what it is. I'm good without it. Oh my gosh, guys, I am really looking forward to finishing up this episode. Okay, here's another one of those randomized static Pokemon. Kadabra, yo, this thing probably has teleport too, so I don't even know if we would have been able to capture this thing. So let me just try and slash this thing and see if we can kill it. Hopefully he doesn't have Psychic. This could be risky. Oh, he flinched! Yo, we probably could have caught this thing then. But I don't even know. If maybe we wouldn't have flinched him. Maybe we went for teleport. Caleb grew to level 44. That's fine, honestly. Yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing up this episode. And because that'll be it for my episode today. Then I got to edit it, obviously. And, oh, no, we could have got Thor back. Now, this is something I probably would have rather have. But it is okay. It is okay, Jennifer. I do not regret capturing you. It is fine. Rest in peace, Thor. Cousin Thor. Cousin to Thor. Is there like a hidden item up here? Why do Okay, Repel's effect wore off. I don't even remember what we're talking about, guys. Oh yeah, finishing up this episode and then just enjoying the rest of my day off from work with my wife and daughter. So maybe there are some more items in here. But you know what? We've already been going for about 22 minutes. So we should probably just go find that Zapdos. And then maybe in the grinding montage, I'll fully make my way through here, make sure we get all these items and stuff. I know that there's like a randomized rare candy up here somewhere because I found it when I did my randomized... I keep saying randomized. When I did my ROM forever ago. Not my ROM. Goodness. When I did a Pokemon Red personal Nuzlocke many years ago, actually, I think Slowbro was another one of my team members on that team because Slowbro is actually a really, really great Pokemon, especially in Generation 1 with Amnesia. And I know there's like a randomized... Or there's a hidden item up here, I think it is. It's like a hidden rare candy. Iron! Yo, we can sell that for 4,900 bucks. Not bad, honestly. So guys, if you didn't know that item was there, now you know. I think it's so crazy how you just like walk out of the roof of this building over here. I guess technically you don't go up any stairs, so it's not a roof. Who are we going to lead with? We are going to lead with Caleb. It is time. Hopefully we get something a little bit better than a Spearow, and this thing is going to be level 50, so it's going to be crazy. Guys, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's do this. What is it going to be? That is Zapdos' Cry, but it is most likely not going to be a Zapdos. What's going to be? Clefable. We already have a Clefairy, but you know what? Clefable's not a bad Pokemon. Maybe I'll add this thing to the team because it's already level 50. Gosh, I just spit on my computer monitor. Even though I already promised Jennifer. So we'll see what moves this thing has. It shouldn't be too scary unless it has Metronome, because then that could be, honestly, our worst nightmare. Depending on what it gets Metronome to be. Oh, okay. It's going to start going for Minimize. Okay, I mean, I don't want to kill you, so I guess that's okay, but... Okay, this double slap is going to take some time, and I want you to be paralyzed. I really wish we had Sleep. Actually, I know I have a TM for Sleep Powder, I think, so I got to see if anybody can learn that. Okay, we connected Bite. Okay, that was a crit. That was a crit. Caleb, calm down. We don't want to kill this thing. We do not want to kill this thing. Oh, we got Nate Dogg with Super Fang. Yo, Super Fang is so clutch. I got to remember that. Okay, we're probably never going to be able to hit this thing because it's got like 3 minimizes now. And I don't know if it changes, but... Oh. Lowered its head, so it's going for Skull Bash. Wow, that is a normal type move. That is going to do some damage. Oh my gosh. Nate Dogg, you have my highest defense, right? That's normal type, guys. Honestly, I'm so sorry, Gina. Gina, my HM slave, and I'm pretty sure I have not sacked you off before, but I am going to sack you off because I am not taking any chances with that. If that gets a crit, that is probably going to destroy everybody on this team. So, sorry, Gina, that's normal type stab, an insanely powerful move. So I am not taking any chances. I'm sorry, Gina. Rest in peace, Gina. Now I officially can't put you back in the layout, but you're so happy. Yay, go back, enjoy your time in the box after this episode. You're just an HM slave, guys, so it is... Okay, but that Pokemon was definitely legal. It had never died before, so there's nothing wrong with me using that to sack off a Pokemon. Okay, Okay, so hopefully he doesn't get another Skull Bash, because that's kind of scary. One thing I was saying, and speaking of Skull Bash, is that I think in future generations, Minimize does ×2 evasion raise, but I think in this generation it only does 1. So I'm not sure about that. Let me know, guys, if you know the answer to that. Okay, I want to go for one more Super Fang. Okay, come on, but the double slap is taking long enough here. It's taking long enough. You got 5 hits, of course you will. Okay, and we connect, too. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm finishing this up. Okay. Alright, there we go, guys. I just was not wanting to wait on that anymore. How much... Okay, Claire, can we land this glare? Oh, gosh, this metronome is so scary. And you put me to sleep. That is honestly annoying. Okay, let's go for a full heal. Okay, slash. Oh my gosh, that is going to do some damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is kind of scary. Claire, what's your defense stat? 83, and that was a crit. And slash is going to crit every single time. Oh, I wish Nate Dogg was healed up, honestly. Oh my gosh, my good golly goodness. Tammy, what's your defense stat? 116. Okay, I'm going to switch out to Tammy and hope that this Clefable doesn't go for slash. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, honestly. I'm going to go for reflect. Raise our defense. Okay, minimize. That's fine. Honestly, I'm just going to start chucking Pokeballs at this thing. I feel like it shouldn't be too hard to catch, right? Maybe I should go for a Hyper Potion. Let me see. Okay, and he missed, too. Okay, so I almost ran there. Tammy's defense is 116, and that's actually higher than Blastwish's defense, I believe. Yeah, so honestly, Tammy should be able to eat up the slash, no problem. So yeah, I'm just going to chuck Great Balls and hopefully we can capture this thing. At least you don't miss the Great Ball because of it using Minimize. Okay. There we go. We caught the Clefable, guys. There we go. Powerful way to end off this episode with a level 50 randomized encounter who destroyed Gina's life. I'm so sorry, Gina, once again, but I was not taking any chances. Look, this is the fairy Pokemon. They don't add that for 5 more generations. A timid fairy Pokemon that is rarely seen. It will run and hide the moment it senses people. Do you want to give a nickname to Clefable? Yes, I do. What are we going to name you, Clefable? Okay, we got a Clefairy named Trixie. I want something like, kind of like fairy-like and kind of cute and dainty again. What about, this is so cheesy. What about Star? There we go. My nicknames, guys, are so good. Please comment in the video so I don't have to use my own nicknames anymore. Star was transferred to Bill's PC. There we go. That is what I like to see. That's a great spot to end off today's episode, guys. I love and appreciate you all so very much. Thank you so very much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button in all seriousness. Comment down below. Let me know if there are any changes or additions from a future generation that you could bring to Generation 1. Which one would you bring? And also, let me know your feedback, as always, guys. How long the videos are, how much speed up button I use or don't use, how much dialogue I read or don't read. Just any feedback you guys want me to know. I really would appreciate hearing that from you guys. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, so you will get all my videos, and then ring the bell so you'll get them up right away. And then last but certainly not least, follow me on Twitter @Metamech for more content and updates on the channel. I'm your man, Metamech. Peace.